And here we go. She said she's like a mother figure. She goes, well, I passed medically too. She gives me cold ass hands. She shows me jewelry. She actually just like writes it out. There's no confusing. So I think she leaves you jewelry. Feels like mom or like mom's mom. Okay. And she gives me a wing, primary guardian angel. She says that whatever she passed from medically was something that had been going on for a while. It just kind of catches up to us. So I would say that we don't necessarily know when we're going to pass, but it's not necessarily a surprise that what we're going to pass from. And she keeps showing me sign symbols of a house. So maybe she passed a home or she was found at home. And then you've had 2 dreams of her since she's ended up passing, at least 2. I will answer questions in just a second. Listen, Casey Joe, if it comes between paying your electric bill and getting one of these readings, girl, you made the right decision, and your electric bill will be paid on time. You're all right. I'll be doing these more than y'all can handle for the next month, I'll tell you. You're fine. She's like, I know, but still, right? Damn you, adulting! So frustrating. Ah! Okay, and she goes, well, I don't have any jewelry, though. And yes, you have what? Would love to know. Would love to know. Okay, it's Grandma. What'd she end up passing from? Do we have anything that she wore? She shows me her cold hands, which usually just says the medical thing. Okay. She is showing me something, and I can't see what she's saying. I know it's dark outside and lit up in the house, and you can see like all the lamps in the house. She were in the living room. I don't understand necessarily what she's showing me. She goes, I don't have anything of hers. Oh, and yes, you do have the dreams of hers. I hate that you don't have anything of hers, because this is a primary guardian angel for you. How did she end up passing? Okay, and so we also have a younger male that passed suddenly, unexpectedly, tragically. I put him before his time for sure, even though I put younger, but 30s or less. And then we have an older male on the other side. He kind of like leans forward, and I know old guys kind of do, and I think that's why I'm like judging him that way. But we have someone who potentially served and passes something medical of the upper chest. He seems like grandpa age. Your grandma looks young though. Grandma almost looks like, oh, remember up here I said mom's mom? Anyways, what'd she end up passing from? A lot of medical stuff, and her mind went first. So she's got that Alzheimer's then. Was she in a group home? Was she being taken care of? That's my husband's grandfather. Beautiful. And do we know who this younger male is? He has darker hair and a common classic first name. This person says he passed from an accident. If that makes sense to you. Yes, group home. Yes, his name's Eric, and he was my best friend. I love this for you so much. Okay, so first of all, Grandma comes in and confirms, hey, the home, we know it wasn't a surprise, underlying medical, things you took medication for, okay? And so she's in a group home. She's the grandma. She passes. Her mind went first. And then crazy lady says that there's jewelry we didn't find, but whatever. We're just going to let her talk. And then the second person that comes through is this younger male with the classic first name passed before his time, tragically, with the dark hair and said it was an accident. How did he end up passing? And she goes, yes, and his name is Eric, and he was my best friend. Then we had this male who seemed like he served, or he gives that sign and symbol, past medical, upper chest, seems like an old guy. And she said that is her, you said that is her husband's grandfather. So it doesn't even matter if you're married into spirit, they gonna find you. Just let you know. So perfect. Great. I love that for all of us. All right, now what ended up happening to Eric? Before I boot you out, I really gotta know. This is a great time to take a little coffee sip break. I knew his grandfather when I was young. That is wild. What are the chances that when you were really young, you knew your husband's grandfather? And then and I was like, doesn't matter how you're connected, they can still talk to you. You're like, Kato, I actually knew him when I was younger. It's filtering the comments, I think. No! Did he unalive? Because if he unalive, that's trending. It almost seems more car accident-y than unaliving. He claims it was an accident or it was unintentional in some way. I don't know. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to make other ways to come up with what we're talking about. Jess, you're next. Jess Damon. But no pressure. Not like we have any page room on this bad boy. Substance. No! Yeah, passed tragically. Accidental. May have been substance. But that was a habit he must have had for a while, because if he does substance but the overdose is accidental, yeah, seems like it was something consistent. Kind of like it's part of the person, unfortunately. Well, he takes responsibility for that. He takes responsibility for the way that he ends up passing, and so he's at peace. Grandma, you've had the 2 dreams of her since you've ended up passing. You'll have more. You'll smell her too. You'll smell her perfume, smell her sweet pea or whatever that fruity slash the crispy perfumey. It's like a cucumber vibe. Anyways, so you'll smell her randomly. Numbers on the clock. Grandma's primary guardian angel. You'll continue to get the dreams. You'll probably have a dream or some sort of sign and symbol from the younger male just because you helped him cross over. And then, amazingly, your husband's grandfather is also a primary guardian angel to you, but definitely first place to hubby for obvious reasons. Bam. All right, cool. Love ya.